Many things can go wrong when preparing for your case interview at McKinsey, BCG or Bain.
I want you to know that I can sniff out if there is a traitor in a company, and if I find them, I can finish them.
But one mistake really stands out to us, and that's preparing with the wrong interview cases. We explain why it's so important to use authentic cases for your preparation and how to find them. Most candidates prepare with cases from these three sources. First, old business school casebooks. Second, dedicated casebooks, for example, Case in Point, which is one of the most popular ones. And peer cases, for example, from platforms like Prep Lounge. All these materials have one issue, and that is that these cases often have very little in common with what you'll see in your case interview. They're simply not representative of what an authentic interview case at McKinsey, BCG and Bain will look like. The cases are either too complex, maybe because they're meant to be solved in written form, or too easy. They might also be too long, maybe they're based on a 1-hour interview, or too short. Or they are too industry specific, maybe you actually need dedicated industry experience to solve it, or too generic, so that any simple profitability framework works perfectly fine. Additionally, they often don't have a detailed solution including feedback on why the case is solved in a certain way. Now don't get us wrong, these cases can be useful for your preparation and you should leverage them. You could use these materials to practice specific parts of the case interview. For example, you can use these cases to structure the issue tree and later validate your structure with a sample solution, if there is one. Also, you can use these cases to practice case math. And if the cases are good, increase your knowledge about an industry, assuming that the cases you're using are not too generic. Of course, you can also leverage these materials for your peer practice. Usually if you practice live cases, you'll find yourself a buddy, and you and your buddy will alternate the roles of interviewer and candidate. Then, of course, you have to prepare a case yourself that you can give to your buddy. And here you can leverage these bad cases, so that you can build a case that you can let your buddy solve. However, a word of caution. If you're not experienced with case interviews at major consulting firms, it's likely that the case you create is far from what you'd see in an actual interview. So if you like your buddy, it's better to let him or her solve authentic cases. After you've familiarized yourself with case interviews and feel confident in starting your case practice, we suggest the following approach, focused on working with authentic cases. First, check out the official websites of McKinsey, BCG and Bain. They all have a couple of prep cases on their website. You can then solve them and compare your solution with the sample solution. Ideally, you'd try and simulate an interview situation when solving the case, so sitting across from your case buddy acting as an interviewer. If you don't have one yet, then at least try and recreate the situation. Time yourself, speak out loud, and walk your imaginary interviewer through the case. This might sound ridiculous, but even that helps tremendously. Check out our series on case interview preparation to learn more about it. Once you know these cases from the MBB firms, you should know what to expect in an interview. As a next step, we recommend you check out our free case on YouTube and on our website. Our cases are prepared by current and former MBB interviewers and are as close to the real interview as they come. Also, leverage the sample and feedback solution of our cases. We share insider tips on how to best approach each question and explain the rationale and approach for our sample solution. This should give you a major head start for your further preparation. As a third step, you can either further leverage the practice cases on our website or go through the material we mentioned. So, the old business school casebooks, dedicated casebooks, and the peer cases. By now, you should be able to differentiate between a good case and a bad case. Will you be able to spot the good cases right away? Probably not, but at least you'll definitely know what a case looks like that's far from authentic. And that's basically it. By following this approach, you should find yourself a wide range of cases allowing you to solve 50 good practice cases. Of course, finding the right cases is super important, but it's only one part of the story. You also need to know how to perform well in case interviews so you can secure your job in consulting. For that, we have much more material, including our 8-part video series on how to solve case interviews. Link is on the screen. In addition, we have many more insights on case interview preparation, most common mistakes, and a review of case prep material on our website caseinterviewhub.com. Let us know in the comments if you know other case prep material that you think is helpful. And if you don't know, we'll happily check whether it's close to what you'll see in a real interview. And with that being said, all the best for your interview preparation. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and activate the bell for more content like this. Let us know in the comments below if you have any questions or if there's a topic you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.